Black Friday / Cyber Monday is the biggest day of the year for e-commerce sellers. There's a good chance that you're going to make more money that weekend than you've ever made in a single weekend ever before, but only if you sell the right products. What's up everyone, Paul here from dropshippingtitans.com, where I teach regular people just like you how to start your first successful dropshipping store. You know, Black Friday is a really important day of the year for e-commerce sellers. Consumers know that it is a day when all the big box stores, even the small stores, put things on sale. So it kind of works people up into a frenzy and they just buy. It is absolutely insane how much money is spent over the weekend between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. It really kicks off the holiday shopping season. Now, one reason that it works so well, why so many people spend so much money that weekend, is because all the stores are putting things on sale. Now, what that means for us as dropshippers is that once our supplier puts the item on sale, we naturally will lower our prices as well. Because the software that we use to run our businesses, if the item decreases on our supplier's website, it will automatically decrease on eBay for us. But what won't change are the margins. So this is really amazing time for dropshippers, because what's happening is our items are essentially going on sale, which means that more people are going to buy the items, but our margins are not decreasing. So that means we are getting the same margin, just more sales. Now, even if we didn't lower our prices, even if we didn't have any sort of discounts on our items, we would still see a large increase in sales during this weekend. And that's because, like I mentioned before, people are worked up into a frenzy. People know that this is the time of the year to get deals. Even if the item isn't actually discounted or isn't actually a deal, you'll still see more sales just because people have now been conditioned to shop over this weekend. In fact, a lot of stores, their whole goal during Black Friday is not even to make a lot of money. It's just to get people in the store for the big deals. That's why you see the stores give big discounts to things like televisions, because they know that's gonna bring people into the store. Once they're in the store, they're gonna buy a lot of other things that aren't actually discounted or on sale. And that's really where the stores make their money. And it's the same kind of idea for us. People are coming to eBay and Amazon to get the deals. While they're on the sites, they're going to buy other items from us, even if we aren't discounting it. So there are a lot of opportunities to make a lot of money over this weekend. But like I said before, you gotta be selling the right products. And that's what I wanna show you in this video. I'm actually gonna show you products that I've actually sold during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend in the past, or very similar items, and kind of explain to you why they are selling well. So the question is, what should you sell? And the short answer is literally anything. Like I said before, people are just worked up into a frenzy. They just buy a lot, even if they're items that you wouldn't think would sell going into the Christmas season. Things that would sell all year long anyway, but we're just seeing an increase in sales during this time of year. So coming into my computer here, these are literally items I've sold on Black Friday in the past, and they're not really items that you would think would be the sort of items people would be buying, or Christmas gifts or things like that. I'm talking things like tools, like this air compressor. I've sold this many times in the past on Black Friday. Lawn mower replacement blades. Why was that selling during Black Friday? I mean, this is not something someone would give as a gift, but I think people just know there are discounts happening. It's a good time to shop online. Even ladders. I've sold a lot of ladders in the Christmas season. No idea why. Of course, there are specific items that you should be listing into your store before Black Friday comes, because these are items that do really well during the Christmas season, because they're types of items people want to buy. The first one I want to talk about are decorations. Specifically lawn decorations, more specifically inflatable lawn decorations. And you can find these on pretty much any websites like Walmart or HomeDepot.com, and a lot of private drop shippers as well. And these just do really well. People absolutely love these. They go on your lawn, they inflate. They're really cool looking decorations, they're big. And the cool thing is you can get a pretty big decoration for pretty cheap. All of these do really well. If you have these listed up, you're gonna see a ton of these sales. People absolutely go crazy for them. And the trick here is to find ones that are really fun. Let me see if I can find some good ones. Like this dinosaur one, that's pretty fun. That's one that I would list up. The more generic snowmen, yeah, it might sell, but we're really looking for the more unique ones, which you'll find if you go through these. Let me see if I can find another one. All right, so here's another one. This like Santa on a motorcycle. That one I thought was pretty fun. Also, the other one was his snowman who's kind of lounging right here. That's another one that's kind of fun. So like I said, these ones do really, really great. Definitely ones you want to have listed into your store. Next thing you want to consider is anything that's going into the cold season that people are going to want to buy for themselves or for loved ones to help keep them warm. This is something I've sold in the past. I'm comfortable sharing it because it's been out of stock for a while. It doesn't look like it's going to be in stock maybe ever again. But this is just a jacket. I'm not a big fan of selling clothing because clothing, sizing, people tend to return them a lot. But I have sold a lot of these jackets that I've gotten from both Walmart and Home Depot. I haven't really had a huge number of returns on them. And I think it's just because these kind of jackets tend to fit a little bit more bulky and maybe people aren't worried so much about the fit. And you know, it's more like a winter kind of item that's definitely going to sell well during this time of year. So consider things like this, gloves, mittens, jackets like this, hats, all these sorts of things that people are gonna wanna buy to stay warm during the winter. Similarly, I've also sold a bunch of these kind of things, different types of hand warmers. Whether they're gloves that have hand warmer pockets, I don't think I've actually sold those before, but things like this, like a muff, a hand warmer muff, I've sold these before. These hand warmer chemical things that you activate, you know, all this sort of stuff kind of in the same realm of different things to keep people warm when it gets cold out. Another thing people love to buy for the Christmas season are not gifts for themselves or for their human loved ones, but things for their pets. People, Americans love to spend money on their pets. You'll see this across all sorts of pet toys and products. Problem is that a lot of them tend to be cheap, like pet toys, but there are middle priced items or higher priced items. Specifically, this is something I've sold a bunch of, are dog houses. So definitely take a look at these and kind of use your brain here. Think, okay, people love to buy things for their pets. What kind of things can be a little bit higher in price? Because I don't like to sell really cheap items. These tend to be middle of the road, you know, $67, $80. There's definitely more profit in there than there would be with like a $6 toy. I've sold these ones, you know, I haven't sold like these crate ones, but these outdoor dog houses, I've sold a bunch of those during the Christmas season. Again, this is something that definitely sells all year long, but during the Christmas season, people buy more and like to buy things for their pets as well. Similarly, what else I sell is lots of things related to snow. So whether that's snow blowers or ice scrapers, these are things that people know that snow's coming in different parts of the country and they want to prepare for it. And yes, people give snow blowers as gifts. That's something my dad bought for my mom once. It wasn't what my mom was exactly looking for. She was looking for a car, but she got a snow blower. She seemed to be happy with that. So that is another gift that you can get people for the Christmas season. What else do I got? Exercise equipment. Exercise equipment does great. People love to buy it for themselves, for loved ones, especially this year with lockdowns happening, people not being able to go to the gym, leave the house. Definitely seen an increase in the number of people buying exercise equipment. And I think we'll see this going into the Christmas season even more. And that's something I want to speak about in general, is that 2020 has been a year where we've seen explosive growth in our e-commerce stores. More people buying online than ever before. More people buying things that they need for their home that they otherwise would have left the house for. So things like exercise equipment, or things like cooking at home or planting things at home. All these sorts of things, or entertainment at home. All these sorts of things people bought more in 2020 than ever before from online, and we're gonna see it even more during the Christmas shopping season. So do not sleep on products like these. They're going to do exceptionally well this year, right before Christmas. Now notice what I haven't talked about yet, and that's toys. I have not talked about selling toys going into Christmas, and that's because I don't sell them. I don't sell toys. I've tried to sell them before. I've listed them up. There's a few problems with them. What you're going to find is that a lot of them are Vero items. Vero are brands that are allowed to sell on eBay, but you're not allowed to use the stock images and stock descriptions. You gotta make those yourselves, which is a lot of work and usually not practical for items that you're not sure are gonna sell. You basically can't list these items up for sale. And you'll see that with a lot of these. The other problem, I think, is that a lot of them tend to be cheaper, which I'm not hugely thrilled about, but that's not exactly true. You know, there's definitely more expensive, like this Barbie playset for $60, things like that. But for whatever reason, I've tried and I just don't make the sales on them. Maybe I just don't understand toys that well because I don't have any kids and haven't been a kid for a while, even though I still have a lot of Star Wars toys, to be quite honest. I don't know, I just haven't done that well with toys, and I do find that all the other items I talked about have been more than enough to make me great sales on eBay and have done well enough that I don't even have to really worry about selling toys. Although I really wish I could get this for myself, because that's pretty cool. Anyway, so while Black Friday is an incredible time of year for e-commerce sellers, there are problems that arise, particularly because items do tend to run out of stock faster than they would during other times of the year. And there are other problems that could come up as well. Basically, any problem that can happen with your eBay dropshipping store has the potential to be accelerated during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and going into Christmas. So that's why it's really, really, really important that you understand the most common mistakes that can happen with your eBay dropshipping store and how to avoid them. Now, luckily I have a video that you can click right here that explains the top 11 mistakes to avoid when doing eBay dropshipping. So I highly suggest you check out that video before you start planning for Black Friday so that you don't make any of these mistakes. So click there and I'll see you there in just 1 second.